That's so brilliant! This video is sponsored by Case Filters. I often hear photographers complaining about not having as much time for photography as they would like to have. Yeah, I mean, we have to travel to a location, we have to look for a composition, and this exactly when the light is fantastic. And that's not so easy when you have a 9-to-5 job, when you have just the weekends, right? So what can we do to be anyway at the right place to the right time? I've been out for photography some days ago and I didn't have time therefore actually. It was a totally spontaneous idea and this is why I didn't sleep more than 3 hours the night before. And I would say, I will show you a short clip right now where I got even a really strong image in the end, and after that we will meet here again and I will tell you exactly how I managed to get a photo like that during the week, although I had an appointment with the client straight after the shooting. My friends, a very good morning. We have fantastic chances today for getting red sky, and to be honest, when I checked the weather maps yesterday, it didn't look after that. I checked them again late in the night, and yeah, I found out that you know the weather changed, sometimes the predictions changed, and so I saw that. I didn't have much time to plan, to be honest, just I think 20 minutes or so, just to pick out the spot where I think, because you know, the most important thing at red sky photography is actually really the angle, so that you photograph in the right direction. And I'm not sure if this will work here. As you know, there's only one way to find out, and fingers crossed, a fantastic photograph. Now, the tricky thing at the moment is that a little bit more over there is a mountain and we can't see anything here right now. Everything is black, everything is dark. There are some trees in front. I know these are because I've been here already to this place. The right angle would be more up there, but here are some trees, I can't go there. So it doesn't really make sense to go over there. I think the photograph from here anywhere backwards there, because the red sky will be anywhere here in this area. Yeah, I think I have maybe something like 30 minutes from now or so, or maybe 40 minutes or so. And yeah, the only thing is I don't see a composition, I see nothing. This doesn't make things easier now. I think I will put out my tripod, I will put up my camera, and yeah, as soon as it gets a little bit brighter, I will look for composition. And fingers crossed that it's possible. It's really a time critical thing, but however, it is how it is. So now the good news is I found a composition. So we have this V shape back there from these two mountains, this left and this right mountain here, this V shape and this fantastic mountain face there in the distance. And the idea was actually really to frame the red sky here with this V shape. The only problem I have is, and I checked the satellite maps again, before we had clouds over whole Austria, and now we got a bubble, a high pressure exactly over this area where I am. So it had been better to check the air pressure a little bit better yesterday. As you already mentioned, I didn't have all too much time yesterday, so I just, I think 15 or 20 minutes for the entire planning. And as I already mentioned, the really most important thing at red sky photography is the spot itself, so that you're able to photograph exactly in that direction. It was quite hard to find this direction here from there. It had been better anyway to go up there, but yeah, we would have these trees here in front, so this doesn't really work. So I tried it from a high perspective up there, back there, but it's better to come here because the red sky is exactly there in this corner, this left-hand area here. But yeah, it is how it is. I can't change this here now. I think I will anyway wait, and yeah, fingers crossed that we have at least some tiny clouds up there. You know, the clouds are the canvas actually for our red sky. This is that what catches the reds from all the light. Yeah, fingers crossed that we will get a photograph. Now the phase of red sky is over already. I got the shot. And as you can see, I changed lenses really quickly, I think 2 minutes before the red sky appeared. What I thought is it's maybe better to zoom in a little bit more and to pick out the detail where more red sky fills the frame. You know, when you look up there, we have blue sky everywhere. And yeah, back there were a little bit of clouds, so it's better in this case. And yeah, I would say I will show the shot right now. It was so fantastic out there, but you have no idea how tired I was that morning. I went to bed at midnight and I got up again at 3 a.m. But however, I got a photograph I'm more than happy about. And this, although I didn't have time there for that on that day. But how is this possible? Now, it is all about the right time management. Let me explain you what I do. First of all, I have a ritual I do every day. I simply check the weather maps, and this in the morning, at noon and in the evening, just to keep my eyes open for interesting weather phenomena over the following days. For my particular photo day on that clip, it was red sky, but it could be any weather phenomenon. Interesting clouds, rain, direct sunlight, clear sky maybe if you want to photograph the stars, whatever. So I check the weather maps every day, and when I think a weather phenomenon would be nice, I just have to pick out a spot that fits to the weather phenomenon. But therefore you need a kind of collection of photo spots if you want, something like that. And this is tip number 2, build a collection of photo spots. Now, what I do is I have a Google map where I collect all my potential spots. Just that I don't forget about them, to be honest. And when I know the weather on a particular day, I just have to think at which spot I could do anything with the predicted weather. Red sky is quite tricky here, I have to say. I mentioned that already in the clip you saw. You need the right angle because red sky usually doesn't appear over the entire sky. Other weather phenomena are easier here. This means in flat areas red sky is also easy, but yeah, I live in the mountains. So number 1, check the weather daily, and number 2, build a collection of photo spots. Whenever you see that the weather would offer something fantastic tomorrow, you just have to go there and to take the shot. So basically we uncouple the exploring part, which takes lots of time, from the shooting part, which can be done within just a short time span. In case you have prepared the composition already, you don't need much time here, just for taking the shot. In my red sky photo day from the clip, I haven't prepared the composition, I just knew the place, so it took me a bit longer. But it was not a problem at all with my appointment, which I had straight after the shooting. Just to give you a short overview. I went to bed at midnight, I got up again at 3 a.m, I was on location at 4:30, and I took the shot at 6 o'clock. Yeah, I missed the first phase of red sky at 5 o'clock, so it's definitely good to arrive early enough. In my case, 15 minutes earlier, so had been an advantage, to be honest. I just took one photo and then I returned home. I didn't look for other compositions, therefore wasn't enough time, to be honest. I arrived at my office at 8 a.m, I had a shower, I had a little breakfast, coffee, much coffee, and I joined my client's appointment at 9 a.m. Another important thing is to keep the effort for the shooting itself as low as possible. And a quite good tip here is be always prepared. What I do is I always have my bag with all my gear here in my office and everything is ready to go. My lenses and filters are cleaned, there's everything in I need. I just have to grab it actually, so there's really not a big effort to drive to a spot for me. I don't photograph in this way all the time, to be honest, but it is really a good method, especially for days when I don't have much time and when the weather is outstanding. By the way, when you photograph like that, it's also a good idea to have a backup solution, just in case the weather doesn't come as predicted. In my red sky photo morning, my backup solution was my long lens. Yeah, there appeared just a little bit of clouds up there, but with the long lens I was able to emphasize them in my composition so that it looked like the entire sky was burning. And the long lens simply made them appear much bigger than they have been in reality. If I had used a wide-angle lens instead, we wouldn't have seen all the much of reds in the photo, to be honest. And that's another tip, just in case you want to go even one step further. You know, I always have to be reachable for my clients, at least over my phone. So what I did is I bought a camper van, which I use to travel to outstanding places. And this allows me to work from a van. It doesn't matter where I am actually. I can explore the places and I can take photographs. If you're interested about more details how I achieve to travel around, although I don't have time therefore, watch this video here. Yeah, the van is really a big game changer for me, I have to say. And friends, I hope you liked this video. If yes, please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to tune in next week. There will come a fantastic video as well. And thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.